previously on In Times Like These.
I don't see this situation influencing Finnegan to expose us.
I'll try.
We're in the right place for me to help you relieve stress, if that's what you need.
I don't see why not.
That's all I need to see. There's no need for me to see my aunt getting it on. But I don't mind if the whole world gets a glimpse of it.
And my shares are worth more than what Gianni possesses. Like you said, Gianni will never give his shares away, but I'm offering you more than what you asked for. I'll give you all of my shares if I have to, Finnegan. Just make sure that the police drop this investigation.
It took so much out of me to get out of the house today.
Just stay off your phone and wait for the next big news story to catch the public's attention, Max.
Throughout my life, my family has gone through scandal after scandal, and I'm sick of it, Vanessa.
Did you call a meeting to discuss this recent scandal involving Vivian and Pacho?
I couldn't care less about Vivian and Pacho's scandal. This is about our family and how we're going to protect our actual children.
Watch it, Clarice. Mom, if this is about the investigation, then you don't need to worry.
I know I won't need to worry, Gianni, because there no longer is an investigation.
What are you talking about, Mom?
In exchange for the investigation going away, I signed half of my shares over to Finnegan.
If you came here to disrespect me again, Finnegan, then you can turn around.
There's no need for the hostility, Commissioner. I'm actually here to make your life easier.
What's that supposed to mean? You can drop the investigation into my hit and run. I searched all over the room and only found the one camera.
Did you check everywhere in the penthouse too?
No other camera in sight, Viv. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
It was Alan. My pervert nephew leaked a sex tape of you and me.
Max, you don't have to feel embarrassed or feel any shame. You're not the one whose sex tape is out there for the world to see.
Yeah, but it does remind me that the world is aware that my past isn't squeaky clean either. Yvette did lie about me when her parents found a condom on their living room floor.
You and Yvette are two completely different people now. By God's grace. Think of Nichelle. I doubt she feels embarrassed about this situation.
I really wish I could think positively about this, but there's still so much going on.
Like what?
Like Finnegan Burke worming his way into my family's company.
Just when I thought you couldn't sink any lower, Clarice.
How could you give Finnegan that many shares, Mom? You knew we had a plan!
I understand that, Gianni, but I couldn't sit by and see you endure the agony of a trial.
Which is something Yanni was already willing to go through.
Because it would have given you a step up in taking over someday if Gianni were to go down for the hit and run, Isidore?
Signing over the shares wasn't your choice to make, Mom.
Of course it was. They were my shares, and you are my son.
It was already handled. In fact, I might have been able to avoid getting charged altogether.
Why exactly do you want me to drop the investigation all of a sudden?
I had time to think things through, realize that I came at this from a place of hurt rather than reason.
How so?
It's been 23 years, Commissioner. Someone with the resources Gianni Russo had most likely covered all his tracks a long time ago. There's no need to waste police time.
You claim you didn't come here to disrespect me, Finnegan, but it's clear to me that you're insulting my intelligence.
That's not what I'm trying to do at all.
I don't believe a word that comes out of that lying mouth of yours. I can't believe that I underestimated a complete buffoon like Alan.
Don't blame yourself, Pacho. I'm the one who should have kept a close eye on him since I live with him. I should have known that he would have done something else to hurt us other than exposing our scheme with Zena to the world.
Since our most intimate moment was shared with the world, we'll both need to lay low. I need to convince the Global News Press Board that this wasn't released on purpose, and then I'll make sure Alan learns that he made a grave error by doing this to us.
How did Finnegan get shares in Russo Jewelers?
My mom signed some over, but it didn't work in her favor because she did so in order to stop the police from investigating my dad.
What sort of investigation?
About 20 years ago, Finnegan was involved in a hit and run. Since he and my mom were involved, that makes my dad the main suspect. Since my dad refused to sign over the shares, Finnegan got the police department to reopen the case.
Do you think your dad actually did it?
I really don't know, Vanessa. All I'm sure of is my frustration over the fact that the poison Finnegan Burke injected into my family seems incurable.
Whether you would have been charged or not, Gianni, I wasn't willing to take that risk.
Because of your actions, Finnegan now owns 15% of Russo Jewelers, more shares than most people in this family have access to. You've created a bigger problem that needs to be fixed, Clarice.
What matters is that this can be fixed.
Oh, shut up, Heidi. No one needs to hear your ideas since it was your actions that led to where we are now.
Please, this is the time when our family needs to come together.
Don't you dare bring up family when you signed over that amount of shares to an outsider, Clarice. It seemed like you were happier signing over your shares to Finnegan than to Vivian, who's actually my flesh and blood. You can believe what you want, Commissioner. I'm telling you the truth. That's it? You're okay with the individual who almost ended your life roaming free? I'm a survivor. Every time someone has tried to take me down, I've come up even stronger. My own son couldn't even succeed in finishing me off. What did the Russos offer you in exchange for you dropping this investigation, Finnegan?
I suggest you not come up with conspiracy theories and focus on serious crimes. How do you think the Dorvals would feel about you wasting time on my hit and run when you still haven't found the thug who caused Shelley to end up in a coma?
What Alan did was a crime, Pacho. Do you plan on finding the evidence that would put him in prison?
I'm definitely going to work on getting the proof I need. Do you want your nephew to go to prison, Viv?
Nah. I want to get my hands on Alan myself.
I thought you'd say that. At least we want the same thing. The law will be the least of Alan's worries.
You're not alone, Max. Unfortunately, Finnegan has been torturing my family too.
At least he's not trying to put your father in prison.
I do understand that too. Hate to bring up the fact that your uncle played a hand in that, but I'm pretty sure Finnegan is responsible for me being without my mother for 5 months. Most of all, you don't have to feel powerless, Max. There's power in prayer.
I know that there's going to be a solution to all of this, Vanessa, but I'm worried about the destruction that will come when this all ends.
I found no pleasure in signing over my shares, Lorenzo. In fact, it was a difficult decision since I know how much Russo Jewelers means to you and this family. All I was trying to do was protect my son.
When have I ever asked any of you to protect me? I didn't need Heidi to try to protect me, and I didn't need your protection either, Mom. I'm a grown man.
I doubt you'd say the same thing if Benedict or Maximilian were in your position, Gianni.
I really thought you would have learned from your mistake when Vivian stole this company.
Is the investigation into the hit and run closed for good, Finnegan?
All of that is now behind me.
Are you sure you really want to miss out on the chance to see Gianni behind bars?
Owning more shares than he does is all the justice I need, Harley. What did you call me over here for, Nichelle?
I know what you've done, Alan. And I called you here to make it clear to you that I won't let you create any more damage.
Previously on In Times Like These.
I know what you've done, Alan. And I called you here to make it clear to you that I won't let you create any more damage. It was Alan. My pervert nephew leaked a sex tape of you and me.
We got something to share with you, Zeke.
What is it?
We got the money to hire a lawyer to help you keep your parental rights.
You already know my mom, and this is my dad.
Virgil, right?
It's nice to meet the girl who keeps my son happy.
And it's nice to finally meet you too. I was wondering when we'd get the chance to meet each other.
What's been bothering you, Yvette?
It's Zeke. He's been pretty quiet lately.
Isn't that a good thing, though?
I'm not sure if it is, JJ.
You really have the nerve to barge into my office again, Dee Dee? You said I could do that if I had any updates for you. This better be good.
Exactly what you wanted, Mrs. Mitchell. I finally met Zeke's dad.
How are you doing, Isabel?
My firstborn child is all over the news because your son secretly recorded him during his most intimate moment.
I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry, Isidore. Alan has gone too far, and you need to figure out how to keep him under control.
What exactly do you think I did, Nichelle?
Don't play dumb with me. I know you leaked that video of Pacho and Vivian. On top of that, you're trying to make Xena miserable with the TV show about her parents.
I'm here to let you know that I'm keeping my guard up, Alan.
Why does Zeke's silence worry you?
Bernice isn't going to give up without a fight to be a part of Gabriel's life.
It's really not like she could fight if she can't afford a lawyer.
But the woman is an ex-convict, JJ. Maybe she's already doing whatever it takes to afford one.
It's about time. So what is Virgil Leonard like? He's a very charming man. Speaking with him makes it clear to me exactly where Zeke gets his charm from. Perfect. That must mean that you can get along with Virgil well. But Zeke's relationship with his dad is still fractured, Mrs. Mitchell. And you can be the bridge between the two of them.
I understand that Alan has taken his vendetta to a new level. Believe me, Isabel. I truly thought he was satisfied when he spoke with the blogger soon after our engagement party.
Clearly, he wasn't satisfied if my son's sex tape is all over the internet. It's clear that Alan is out for blood.
And I'm sorry for dropping the ball. I will deal with him, but I can't promise that it will be a quick resolution because there's a lot I need to deal with.
What could be more important than this, Isidore?
Finnegan Burke now owns shares of Russo Jewelers. In fact, he owns more shares than I do.
I've got too much on my plate to be bothered about you, Nichelle.
And once again, you're trying to paint me as Boo-Boo the Fool. I won't let you play me in my own hotel. I'll admit, I have many unique qualities, but being a comedian isn't one of them.
It's just funny that you don't see yourself as a fool, but yet your ex got another girl pregnant behind your back and
You almost ended up marrying him.
even if Bernice does afford a lawyer through illegal means, then that would only be a disadvantage for her. A good judge won't look past the fact that she's still living a life of crime.
Maybe, but this only goes to show why I think my parents should have come to me first before going straight to Zeke about this parental rights thing.
Are you saying that you're considering allowing Zeke to keep his parental rights?
Zeke made it clear to me that he couldn't assure me that his parents wouldn't get anywhere near Gabriel. All I'm saying is that I wish my parents would have trusted me to speak with Zeke and try to talk sense into him. Wouldn't it be best if Zeke were to keep his distance from his dad? I mean, Virgil is the reason why you and Mr. Mitchell are taking Zeke's parental rights away.
If Zeke gets to know his father better, then so do you.
Here's something I've been meaning to ask you, Mrs. Mitchell. Since Zeke is my boyfriend, what makes you think that I'd want to see Zeke being kept from his son?
Because I believe that you actually want a future in my company.
So Finnegan now owns 15% of Russo Jewelers. Do you think he has any desire to take over the company?
I wish I knew. One thing I do know for sure is that I won't allow him to gain any more power within Russo Jewelers.
Even though I understand you have your own issues to deal with, I need you to keep in mind that this tension between our children needs to stay under control. Alan has already come after Pacho and Vivian, and he's trying to hurt Zena through this silly project of his. I need to make sure he doesn't try to hurt Nichelle. I'm warning you, Alan. If you try to come after me, it won't end well for you.
If you asked me to come here so that you could try and scare me, then that only means you're wasting my time.
You should be scared, Alan. Even though we can't go back in time, we can trust God to keep Gabriel safe.
And that's what I'm praying for, JJ. I already went through so many struggles bringing him into this world. I'm not going to back down from protecting him.
Maybe I can find some sort of compromise. I don't want to see Zeke out of Gabriel's life for good. All you have is one goal, Dee Dee. Give me details on Virgil. Whatever you find determines what Udell and I will decide about Zeke's role in my grandson's life. But if Zeke decides to accept the bad his father does, then he'll be shut out of Gabriel's life completely.
Since Finnegan wormed his way into my family's company, it will be the distraction that Alan will need to keep him from going after Nichelle.
That's what I'm hoping for. Because our wedding will be here before you know it, Isidore. I won't let our wedding day be a bloodbath between our children.
I should be scared? What sort of aunt are you, Vivian? Allowing him to threaten me when he possibly leaked the footage of you two together?
As if I'd tarnish my own image when I'm running two different companies.
And one of them is a media company. Maybe you wanted a quick ratings grab.
Enough, Alan. It's obvious that you're responsible.
Right. Maybe Pacho didn't leak the footage. It was you, Vivian. I mean, you probably wanted Nano's attention. You're living proof that he tends to give whores like your mother attention.
Vivian, I get that you're angry, but I won't allow any violence in my hotel.
And think about how that felt, Alan. Because what's coming to you will feel way worse when we prove that you did this. Whatever.
Previously on In Times Like These.
Maybe Pacho didn't leak the footage. It was you, Vivian. I mean, you probably wanted Nano's attention. You're living proof that he tends to give whores like your mother attention.
Because our wedding will be here before you know it, Essador. I won't let our wedding day be a bloodbath between our children. All you have is one goal, Dee Dee. Give me details on Virgil. Whatever you find determines what Udell and I will decide about Zeke's role in my grandson's life. But if Zeke decides to accept the bad his father does, then he'll be shut out of Gabriel's life completely.
Do you have any updates for me, Dee Dee?
I'm here to let you know that doing double duty for you and Wanda is beginning to suffocate me.
Did Shirley tell you how she's holding up after the footage of Vivian and Pacho was leaked?
Shirley's heart breaks for her daughter, but the Lord is keeping her strong. Since the footage was leaked, it makes me wonder whether this is what Finnegan was blackmailing Pacho with. I really hope you ain't show up here to lecture me, Mama. I'm here because I'm trying to seek the truth, baby.
What did you call me in here for, Dad?
Because I'd like you to explain to me whether you find joy in making life complicated for this family. Doing double duty is getting too much for you, then you can walk away anytime. But it will cost you the future I promised you'd have in Confidence Designs.
Don't you understand that you're asking me to choose between my dream job and the boyfriend who I love? On top of that, you never even gave me a heads up that you'd be taking Zeke's parental rights away.
Because I'm the one in charge, Dee Dee, not you. And I'm certain that Wanda assured you that you have no part in taking Zeke's parental rights away at all. Because of the contents of that footage, I'm not sure if I want to know the details, Shelley.
And I don't want to know the details either, Jeremiah. I just want to know if Finnegan was the one who placed a camera in their room and leaked the video for the world to see.
If that is the case, then it would only mean that Pacho is no longer under Finnegan's control.
What has Finnegan done now? I have no idea what you're talking about, Mama. When I asked you if you were in any trouble, you denied it. Pacho and I ain't have some plan to leak out our most intimate moment for the world to see, if that's what you're asking. Then how did it get leaked, Vivian? How else? It was Alan.
What are you going on about, Dad?
Don't talk to me like I'm stupid, Alan. I know you leaked the footage of Vivian and Pacho.
Since when did you start caring about Nano's bastard? It's not about caring about her, Alan. It's about how your reckless actions make things difficult for Isabel.
Maybe I'm not the one taking away Zeke's parental rights, but I'm still giving you and Wanda details about Zeke's father behind his back.
You haven't really informed me much about anything.
I just met the man.
And I'm sure that you took what you knew over to Wanda, which means she knows more about him than I do.
All I told Mrs. Mitchell was that Virgil treated me well.
Good. Since he's been nice to you, then that will work in your favor. To be honest with you, Vanessa, we're not sure if Finnegan did anything this time.
So you two don't know about what he's done to the Russos? No. What did he do? He now owns shares of Russo Jewelers. From what Max told me, Finnegan owns like 15%.
How on earth did that happen?
It's a really long story, Dad. We've got time. Are you sure this was Alan? Can't think of anyone else who would have done it. I'm only asking because the path you've taken has caused you to make a lot of enemies, Vivian. Are you saying I deserved what happened to me? That ain't what I'm saying at all. Making enemies only makes life more difficult, baby. I want you to try to find peace with Alan if he is responsible.
Here we go again. You're more angry with me than with what Vivian, Pacho, and Nichelle did to me. Did you forget that Isabel's children are against you marrying her?
Answer this for me, Alan. Did you honestly need to make matters worse? Is it not enough to embarrass yourself and our family by speaking with the blogger?
Well, the leaked footage of Vivian and Pacho is on the internet, and it will live on the World Wide Web forever.
Since you refuse to answer my questions, I'll make something clear. I know that you're trying to fund a film project of Zena's parents. What you won't do is go after Nichelle.
Wanda told me the same exact thing.
Even though Wanda and I haven't gotten along for what seems like a lifetime,
I have to admit that she has a point.
What if I can show Zeke how terrible his dad is? Will you rethink taking away his parental rights?
All you need to concern yourself with is giving me intel on Virgil Leonard.
I wonder why Isaac never mentioned anything about this. Since Finnegan asked the police to drop the investigation, Commissioner Pierce probably felt like saying anything would be a waste of time. So that's it. Finnegan is on a power trip, and it's clear that he's trying to devour whoever he crosses paths with. Are you really asking me to let Alan get away with what he's done, Mama?
If Alan's responsible, then God will make him pay. You don't have to do anything.
Mama, you know how much I love you, but forgiving and forgetting don't work well with me.
You're not married to Isabel yet, Dad. Most of all, Nichelle will never accept you as a father figure.
There's no denying that, Alan, but I won't just watch you make Isabel's children suffer. Let go of this immature hostility and focus on what's really important.
Like what?
Have you forgotten that your mother's boyfriend infiltrated his way into this company? We need to focus on getting those shares back.
So you're asking me to let go of my valid hurt feelings for the sake of this family. That can be done.
Previously on In Times Like These.
But I won't just watch you make Isabel's children suffer. Let go of this immature hostility and focus on what's really important.
Like what?
Have you forgotten that your mother's boyfriend infiltrated his way into this company? We need to focus on getting those shares back.
So you're asking me to let go of my valid hurt feelings for the sake of this family. That can be done.
Since Finnegan asked the police to drop the investigation, Commissioner Pierce probably felt like saying anything would be a waste of time. So that's it. Finnegan is on a power trip, and it's clear that he's trying to devour whoever he crosses paths with. How are you holding up with everything, Shirley? Having my daughter's most intimate moment out there for the world to see ain't really my proudest moment, but I'll get through it. I appreciate that you're still willing to meet with me despite everything I'm being forced to deal with, Udell.
It's the scandal that I'd like to discuss.
With all due respect, I'd rather talk business.
And that's exactly why I'd like to discuss this scandal with you, Vivian. I can no longer do business with you.
Are you finally going to ask me how I feel about the leaked footage, Nichelle?
You don't seem that broken up about it, Pacho. Besides, I'm here to help you take action.
Take action how?
I know a way for us to get back at Alan for leaking the footage of you and Vivian.
How long do you actually plan on living in this hotel, Zena? Don't you want a place of your own?
If you only want to badmouth me, Alan, then just save your breath.
Don't get your panties in a bunch. The only time you ever cross my mind is when I'm focused on seeing that TV show finished.
How is Vivian so sure that Alan leaked the video? There's been bad blood between them for months, Shelley. I believe Vivian when she says Alan's responsible. And I guess Finnegan's still blackmailing Pacho with something. At the moment, what concerns me the most is my daughter's thirst for revenge. Are you seriously gonna punish me for something I wasn't responsible for? Neither Pacho nor I leaked the video for the world to see us in our birthday suits.
And I believe you, Vivian. But be honest with me here. How do you think it would look if I signed over confidence designs to you after everything that happened?
It would show this town and this country that you're not a man who allows a scandal to keep him from making a good business decision.
Except the company's doing just fine with Wanda running things creatively.
Enlighten me, Udell. How long do you plan on keeping your wife in the company she built?
What do you have in mind, Nichelle?
I'm planning to meet with someone who graduated high school with Alan. Do you remember Cliff Bell?
Can't say I do, especially since Alan is younger than me. So were Cliff and Alan close friends or something?
They weren't close, but since they pretty much grew up together, Cliff agreed to give me some insight into Alan.
How were you able to get in touch with this guy in the first place?
I don't want to hear about that exploitative show, Alan.
Guess we have nothing else to discuss.
Actually, we do. I know that I hurt you, and I'll always regret it, but that doesn't give you the right to be out of control.
What are you talking about?
That leaked footage of Vivian and Pacho? I know you leaked it.
Of course you feel bad for your friend Vivian.
Vivian and I aren't friends.
That's right. The crime lord of Valley Park is your best friend now. Were you friends with Wade when you and I were together?
Is this your way of telling me that you won't be spending time trying to find out what Finnegan is blackmailing Pacho with? All I'm saying is that Vivian's going to have her guard up while trying to make Alan pay for what he's done. Since Alan is Harley's son, I don't see Finnegan allowing Vivian to go after revenge. I don't see Finnegan caring about Alan whatsoever. Do you actually believe Finnegan cares about anyone other than himself?
What do you mean when you ask how long I'll keep Wanda in the company?
I don't think it's a trick question at all. You were clearly hurt when it all came out that Wanda slept with Owen Grant behind your back. How long will she remain at Confidence Designs?
Why do you even care, Vivian?
Because my late sister Elvira was supposed to build the company with Wanda. I shouldn't have to explain myself like this, Udell. Keep in mind that you're going to be crushing Elvira's dreams the moment you kick Wanda out of the company. It was actually Cliff who reached out to me.
How come?
After Alan exposed us on that blog site, Cliff told me how bad he felt, and we began connecting.
This entire time, you've been in touch with someone you barely knew from high school? Someone who graduated with Alan?
He's a med student, Pacho.
But still, since Alan clearly has this desire for revenge, do you honestly believe you can trust Cliff?
We're not together, so does it really matter?
Avoiding a direct answer only tells me that you and Wade have been in contact for months. Sounds like I'm a bigger fool than I thought I was.
And just so you know, Wade and I were only friends. Nothing more, nothing less. I didn't tell you because I didn't want you to worry, since Wade has a reputation.
Save your excuses, Zena. I'm certain you're only telling me about your friendship with the Temu version of The Godfather to take the suspicion off yourself.
Well, it's clear that I can't convince you otherwise.
Wonderful. We've found our middle ground. Now get to steppin', lady.
It would be a surprise to see Finnegan being selfless for once. And if Finnegan didn't blackmail Pacho with the footage, that only means I'm back to square one. I'm really sorry, Shelley. Not all is lost, though. Vanessa informed me that Finnegan has shares in Russo Jewelers. How did that happen? Isaac would be able to give you a lot more details. All I know is that the Russos won't let Finnegan keep those shares. Are you saying you're going to let the Russos handle Finnegan? What I'm saying, Shirley, is that Finnegan will be distracted, which will only lead to his downfall. What are you doing here, Vivian? Showing up here will only build suspicion. It doesn't matter anymore, Wanda. Udell has no interest in selling Confidence Designs to me. I don't appreciate you doubting my judgment.
It's not that I don't trust your judgment, Nichelle. But you've trusted people who betrayed you in the past.
Here's what you need to understand, Pacho. I've learned from my mistakes when it comes to Zeke. Stop trying to be my protector when I didn't ask you to be.
What are you calling me for?
I've got a tip on Wade Apina.
What kind of tip?
If you want to take down his organization, look into Zena July. That's all I'll say, Commissioner. Nichelle, just the person I wanted to see.
Not now, Alan. I'm meeting someone.
Yeah. Cliff Bell.
How do you know that?
Funny story. You see, this past month, you weren't really speaking with Cliff Bell, you were speaking with me.